So, exhaust is being made slowly, but a bit forward. However, where the exhaust is being made, something very cool arrived. A flange for the BMW 330 diesel turbo, which is gonna go on that little fucker. So, this is gonna be nice. This goes here. Spot on. It means I can finally start building that engine up, which surprisingly, that fucking flange, it was a little thing that was stopping me from doing that, because I need a turbo position to build the exhaust manifold. I cannot do anything without the turbo flange. And once I got the turbo in position, I can build the plenum. So that's a good thing. However, this just arrived. And what this is, let me just show you. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. This is something beautiful. And this is something all you guys want when running VNT or VGT turbo. Variable vane turbos. Let me change my hand. There you go. Stickers, obviously they are there, about 50 brake horsepower each. I got one big, and I don't know, maybe this counts like a one sticker. So it's only 50 brakes more, not much. There she is. Look at this. This is VNT VGT turbo control, variable vane turbo control. You got your boost, you got your vacuum. It just goes to the turbo, and this to the actuator, and this goes to the intake, which is atmospheric, but obviously trying to get it inside the air filter. This is your rise rate on when the VGT goes on and off, and this is your boost adjustment. This is exactly the same one I'm running in mine, and it does the job perfectly. So you can control your variable vane turbo completely mechanical, no fancy electronics. And it works very, very good actually. So yeah, a bit expensive, it's not cheap. I can actually tell you how much I paid for it, as soon as you're not gonna tell my wife. It was nearly £117, which is, you may say it's expensive, but it's actually not, it's fuck all. If you're thinking about this, makes you control your variable vane turbo completely mechanical, just small adjustments, then it's actually cheap for what it is. Because so far we had to run all the electronics you can run, and spraying and all different sort of stuff, but this makes the job much easier. So for me it's a game changer. So money well spent. Alright, let's go forward with the exhaust and dump pipe and bits and salvaging the old bends and the new bends and all sort of stuff. And it's just pretty much done. Put it all back together. The exhaust is there. I've put this V-band on it just to make everything easier to remove. I'm not sure if my gasket leaks or not. Maybe not, maybe yes, I'm not gonna find out. Turbo is back in place. Looks like everything is alright. This actually, this should be lower, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna modify it on my turbo once it's arrived, because I will have to put this flange in a different place. So, but it's still alright. It's still good. Now we have to arrange all this vacuum and the pressure lines, because let me show you, all of that stuff is not needed anymore, because it was just temporary. But this is the valve to control the wastegate, and I only need one line to go over here, which I have my map sensor. And also what I have to do, let me show you. Take my ref counter from the accident last night. There you go, you see, it doesn't want to fucking work. However, let me just start the fucker. There you go. It is nice and warm now, so I can give it some wind, but yeah, I think it's fucked. I'm gonna try to take it all apart. I mean, it's all, just throw it there for now. I'm gonna take it apart and try to jump the needle over the idle, the stop, whatever that is. Maybe it pick it up. However, You know what, let's just put it in drive today in the manual shift, so it stays in first, and see what happens if we give him some gas. And this is what you need: a nice burnout, and the ref counter starts to work. Don't ask me what happened and how it happened, because I haven't actually seen it, but I think it's just jumped back into his position, or fuck knows, to be honest, but it works. However, turbo sounds really nice, it's very responsive, so happy. Let's put everything back together. Ooh, bit of smoke. Yeah, this is the last thing I have to do before I put the bumper on. Just get this maybe bent or inside, so like I said before, this doesn't get obviously smashed against the edge of here. Put some rubber on these connectors, because just in case they get loose, if this gets loose, you may go in contact with this, so I have to put something in the middle, like nice silicone boots, just to avoid any stupid accidents, because we don't really want this to be barbecued, let's call it this way. So that's nearly finished, just a couple of things. It's gonna only take me what, half an hour, maybe an hour to do a nice job. If you wonder why I left this on, is because I don't really know. Just no, the truth is I didn't have the connectors and of the wire. Fuck me, I'm a fuck today. Working too many hours. Can't think straight, and definitely something to do is, what is it? This a pull cable. Oh fuck! I nearly lost my eye. Pull cable, and this end is gonna be attached to. Where's my light? Oh, it's there. So have I done a burnout with my light inside the engine, mate? Fuck's sake! I'm telling you, I'm really tired these days. So, there's the ALDA system there, and you see it over there, that, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, there you go, that plate there, this one here I'm touching with the finger, that tip there, I have to drill a hole in that, and put a support somewhere there. And so when you pull that cable, you should have the pump down, you should the engine off, like emergency stop on the tractors or mechanical stuff. I need it just in case something happened like the other day. I don't want to risk again to get the engine, you know, revving sky high, and because sooner or later I'm gonna kill it if I continue to do this. And it happens twice now, so you know. There you go. So yeah, last things to do is this vacuum lines. I have to do it proper because it's too long. I'm gonna have to put my controller, this is the borrowed one, do the lines properly, you know, put this somewhere proper. Yeah, I was saying I could put this inside the cab, but to be honest there's no point. Once adjusted it stays this way, so fuck it, I'm gonna leave it inside the car somewhere. Put the heat jacket on the turbo. Obviously this is not my turbo, so I'm gonna do it on mine. Mine hopefully gonna arrive today, maybe tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna leave this on, change it next week. No rush with that, because this turbo is gonna have to go on the patrol, and you know, I'm not gonna do it this week anyway. The week is finished. Another thing is I have to put this air filter on. This is actually a BMW 330 diesel air filter. Probably slightly better. I'm probably gonna put it somewhere. Maybe here, something like this. No? Because this one is definitely too small and is actually quite restrictive. You can tell without any air filter, the turbo actually has more boost and it's slightly quicker. Without air filter, it's just loses a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. So we know that is way too small. I'm gonna see if this one will work better. eventually obviously I have to build some airbox, I don't know where, because there's not really much space in there, and the snow could go out and on the top somehow. So, but now lunch is waiting, so see you soon. Alright, so I smashed the bump a little bit, more space, plus this is round, so even if the rope touches this, it's not gonna catch on anything sharp, so it's not gonna be broken. However, I want to remove this completely inside together with this fucking dish behind it, because I want to remove all the chances for the rope to catch anything, but not for now, to be honest, because I just can't remove this, and then this is gonna be mounted only on this, and it's just not good. So I will have to rebuild the bumper somehow in the future, but now it really doesn't matter. I mean, I don't really even need any winch, so now I just have to take this home safely and then you know, finish it later on. On the turbo, people was asking me what turbo I'm using at the end, because I understand it was a bit of confusion. Because I made lots of videos. It was at the beginning I had my GT3582R, and it spooled as you would expect from a 35 single scroll. At 3000 RPM started to spool. It was full boost at 4000 RPM, so you have fuck all left on something like this. On a smaller vehicle like this, probably we're fine. And when I realized that was actually a 35, not 30, what I actually paid for, what I bought for, I was convinced that was a 30. I bought a Chinese 3076R, which is supposed to be Chinese one, not Garrett, because I said, okay, I want to just, you know, don't want to spend too much money. I want to see if it works. If there is a big difference, then I get a genuine one. But the difference was fuck all. It was pretty much nearly the same, so it was like, that's not good. Then I've tested my friend's variable vane turbo, which this one is, I don't know if you can see it, there you go, RHF55V. They are fairly rare, it's difficult to find them. You can, but we may have them. I mean, Steve may have them in a batch soon, so if he's gonna have them, I'm gonna let you know. He's gonna let you know probably, and just get your hands on them, because they're fucking amazing. They're incredible. Like I said, it spools as pretty much as good as a 57N on that tiny turbo, so I'm over the moon. The way you control it is by this. This is exactly how it goes. This goes from the vacuum, in this case from the vacuum pump, which this is, no sorry, I fucked it up. This is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be from, this is boost, right? So I have to swap them around, this and this one, I just made it. This one goes to your turbo, so to your actuator, there you go, vacuum actuator. This one goes to your boost, which in my case is this one. I'm gonna swap them around now. Boost, 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 boost. That's my there's your boost, which is only temporary, because I actually run the boost out of compressor housing, which on my turbo when I arrive, because this is still a borrowed one, this is not mine, is gonna be from there, so it's all nice and simple and cleaner, none of this mess with the pipes, and that's it. And this is your boost, which in my case is max. You raise rate, so when your VNT kicks in and closes and opens, so that bullshit in this case is max, so spool as quick as possible, and you know, just do the maximum boost, whatever you can do. And in this case, this turbo pulls 2.2 bar solid, and it holds that until 5,500 RPMs even after, so it doesn't drop any, so it is incredible. And yeah. Oh, another thing, why of two of these throttle lines. One is connected to, you can tell there, to my ALDA system, and it goes here. You pull it, this is an emergency stop for the engine, because as you know, I told you in a previous bit before, I nearly killed the engine, you know, and I want to avoid that. So in any case, this is a whole mechanical, there's a fully mechanical engine stop, engine emergency stop, just in case something happens. So now, yeah, I got my heat jacket, bolted on. I got my downpipe, I got a piece of exhaust. I just have to make like a hanger for the exhaust because it's a bit too heavy, a bit too long, so it makes a massive lever. And obviously you don't want that stay on just on the turbo, holding on the turbo itself, some attachments. I haven't done the full exhaust because again, no time for this. So it's just a matter of putting it back together. It works fine now, and once my turbo is in, I bring the van back in and I'm gonna swap the turbos out. But that's an hour job top, and that's it. And I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now, and we just gonna go camping maybe once or twice with it as it is. Nothing off-road, nothing special, so no risks, you know, no challenges, just chill out, because obviously everyone wants to go fucking camping these days. So as soon as it's open, we're actually booked in already, so we're gonna go out as soon as possible. Today all I have to finish is to put the air filter, and I think I'm gonna use this fucker here because it's less restricted than that small one, if I can kind of adapt it somehow. And what else? Oh, and there's no fenders, just a bit of mud left, so my old fender is gonna go up, and that's it. And let's try to go home a bit earlier today because it's Saturday, and yeah, and I'm working tomorrow as well, so let's have some rest.